Hey, I am Nod and welcome to DERESUTE Delusions. This, as always, is a quick video segment where I talk about upcoming limited gachas in Starlight stage every month. And I call it Delusions simply because thinking we can predict anything in this game makes us indeed delusional. And it's onsen month, everyone, so let's go. Now listen, before I get into this, can I just please mention how Abamco has thrown around rotations way too much the last couple of months? How am I supposed to get delusional when they throw all the rules out the window? Oh well, it's fine, I guess. The most delusional part is me thinking there are any rules to begin with, you know? But anyways, I'll just get into it, starting with Symphus Blanc as usual. Now, last month we got Nanami Blanc and another Miyulim. I'm so confused. Not that Nanami wasn't unthinkable at all. She was for sure a candidate. I just thought that it was more likely they'd give Miyu a blank rather than yet another limb. But, you know, this is the timeline we're living in right now. So we just have to accept it and embrace it, I guess. Now, we should get Blanc Passion this month. Should. Very, you know, nothing is safe anymore. And I think we could get another double fest here with either, yes, for the third month in a row, it's Foreign Seaside, aka Tomoe and Misuki. Or I think we could get the hero versus duo, which is Reina and Hikaru. If it's a solo fest, I think Yuzu could be fairly likely. I do still low-key think they'll save Foreign Seaside for New Year's, but who knows, to be honest. Tomoe was also in Motto, so she's been recording fairly recently too. So, you know, I think we're going to get Blanc Tomoe before this year is over, at least. That's my delusional take on this. Okay, so for Noir. Now, the Noir should be Passion, since we had Rin and now Miho, as you can see behind me. And I do think Miyu, not Miho, Miyu is fairly likely here. My brain fully thinks that all of New Gen SSR 7 will be Noir cards, but that's just my personal delusions, I guess. But, you know, they just smell like Noir to me, and Rin already started it, so maybe the others will finish it. That's what I think. If it's not Mio, then maybe Nina? So yeah. Now, for the limbs, the theme this month is onsen. To be honest, on paper, this theme doesn't really appeal to me personally. And these days, this banner is a fully traditional one too. It wasn't always, but the last couple of years, the cards have all been traditional. But like, even if this shouldn't be my vibe, onsen has so many good SSRs. Like, I think it's the banner where there's the most SSRs I don't have that I really want. So I fully expect this to be really good cards because they usually pop off, you know? So, starting with Cool. Now, Cool was alternate last month, which means that it's most likely Live Sparkle or Ensemble this month. And I'd bet on either Hina, Nono, or Ryo here. If Cool is Live Sparkle, I guess Hayate could be an option since Nagi also got a Live Sparkle this year. But then again, it's not like they've made a point of lining up the twins' skills before. So, you know, I don't know if that's like any sign at all. But yeah, she already has an ensemble, so she could only be Live Sparkle in this scenario. Now, for Cute, This should be the alternate card this month. Cute still has 2 alternate slots to fill before all timers and stats are done. So yeah, this is most likely an alternate, and I'm going to guess Yuki. Now, there are some wild choices they could make here with cute, like Kosue or Yuka or even Mayu, to be honest. But I think especially Yuki is very likely since she was not the noir card this month, which I thought was a possibility. And she was fairly recently in an event with the one she did with Hayate. So yeah, so that's she's my biggest bet. But you never know. So yeah. And last but not least, passion. Now, passion should have been mutual last month, but as we all know, it was not. So yeah, that means it should be mutual this month. But as always, who knows? Also, passion isn't always treated fairly, so it might as well just go back to cool. What do I know? But I'll go ahead and assume that it will be passion mutual. And I only really have one candidate here, and that's Kirari. Kirari is not one of the event cards in the Halloween event, despite being very due for one. So I assume that must be because she's getting a new SSR very soon. I've seen some people say it can't be her because this gacha will run at the same time as the Group B election, and that would mean an election boost. But the event with her and Shin, who is also in Group B, will also be partially running during Group B, which also means election boost since you get stamina drinks from buying the voting packs. And also, the groups were chosen randomly, while the gacha schedule has to be decided way ahead every year. At least that's what I think. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Also, here's some lore for you. But back in the days when election was in MOBA only, they were known for giving girls new SRs to boost them in election. So, yeah. I think it's going to be Kirari here. I guess media or maybe Akane are out there, but they rarely put kids in the onsen box simply because no one wants to see children in towels. And that's that on that. And that is it. I love how I was super confident in the beginning of last month's video. Like, at the end of the year, it gets easier to predict stuff. And then they throw off the rotation and I look like a fool. Well, I guess that's what you get when you think you know how this game works. Yeah. Let me know in the comments who you think will show up during November. Are you nervous? Are you chilling? Write it down there. I want to know. I love to talk about it. And as always, if you want to talk about Idolmaster, you can always reach out to me on Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe for more Idolmaster content. This has been Nor. Thank you for watching. Cue the outro.